Good morning, everybody. Steve Georgia here from Allendale's trading floor. It is August 31st, and I'm giving you your morning wake-up. Here's what we've got today. We've got corn right now trading a little bit easier, just like what we've seen the past few days. We had corn down about 4 to 5 cents overnight. Still, the concern right now is that it's the end of the month. We may get some end-of-the-month profit-taking. The bulls in the market are sitting here saying, you know what, we've got, what's tomorrow? New month, new money. So we have that type of fight going on where we may find some of the spec positions taking some profit here end of the month, but the bulls are still charging higher, yield being the problem. And that's the main focus here at this point, not only for corn but also for beans. So we were down a little bit here overnight. China's corn prices overnight had hit record highs again. So we still have that issue going on over there. That may carry our market a little bit higher as well. But we'll see what that has to do. But to kind of counterbalance that, you've got the Ukraine, their ag minister coming out overnight basically stating that they're going to be exporting anywhere from 18 to 20 million metric tons of corn. And that's versus about 15.5 is what we were kind of estimating. So that's a little bit more than what we had originally thought. But the market, I think, is first and foremost going to care about yield. And as we get closer to harvest, that's what's going to be on the plate. That's what guys are going to focus on. And that's what could continue to drag us higher. A lot of guys still targeting $8 for corn, and that may be our next stop here. But we'll see what today brings. As far as beans down 3 to 4 cents. Still dry conditions out there. We have drier forecasts right now over the next few weeks, and that's going to be still looked at as friendly for beans, just because we need to get some decent yields. There's talks right now that South America is going to plant more corn acres and less beans. Well, we already have tight stocks in beans. A one bushel shift either way on the balance sheet is going to affect carryout drastically here on beans. So watch for that. A lot of guys are targeting 1460 for November. We jump above that. The trade is talking we can go up and see the old highs that we had back from 2008. That was near 16 bucks. My target here, if we do jump above that, we still have got to get above 1490. That's kind of my target here short term, but we still have got some bullish news that could keep this market supportive on pullbacks. As far as the wheat, down 2 to 4 cents. Wheat has been beat up here lately just because of the global picture of wheat and the lack of sales that we have had here in the U.S. for wheat. We do have some early estimates out there for Australia. Australia's wheat crop, they're looking for around 24 million metric tons. That's a good crop for them, with a much better quality crop than what they've seen in the past, or what they've seen last year. So that could keep some pressure on this wheat market. Funds have been sellers of wheat over the last few days and buying corn and beans. So that's been the spread. Buy corn, sell wheat. Buy beans, sell wheat. That's what we have seen. But here it is, as I mentioned, last day of the month. And we could see some crazy trade today if we see some guys evening positions. As far as some of these outside markets, when I sat down today, crude oil was down more than $1. Currently, it is down 52 cents. It is trying to strengthen up, trying to come back. We'll see if it can take out that $90 area. We are near that once again. That we may try to push above that yet. The dollar is down just 2 cents today. Kind of a quiet day for the dollar. But we do have the stock market up about 94 at this time, continuing its strength that we have seen for basically the last few weeks. Metal markets, rather tame compared to what we've been seeing, but gold up about $5 right now, silver up 33 cents, still continuing their pace higher. Gold, after that massive sell-off that we saw late last week, is trying to come back and has done that very nicely, and we may see that try to take a charge to the highs yet again. But just today here, up about $5. As far as the livestock, fat cattle kind of mixed. Trade is still waiting to see what cash will trade this week. Beef slaughter has been running well above last year's levels. So what that's going to do is actually create a very tight supply issue out in 2012. So we are friendly this cattle out into 2012. We feel that we could still see another good spike into next year, but we'll see. We'll take a look and see what cash trades today. That's what or the cash trades later on this week. That's what the trade is actually waiting for. Cutout values: choice down $1.63, select down about 3. So $3. So we may have played that into the market here overnight with us trading about mixed, and we'll see what we do here today. As far as hogs, about 10 to 15 cents lower. Still working lower here with cash. Cash has been pretty negative, continuing to drift lower. Seasonally, we tend to sell off right now, and that's exactly what we're doing. But down 10 to 15 cents. You had pork cutout values down 260, so that's helping fuel this downside pressure right now as far as these hogs. But guys, I strongly encourage you to take our survey, our yield survey that's out there. We're going to be releasing some numbers, but we compile our figures from your information, from your data that you give us, and we really encourage you guys to help us out with that. We couldn't do this without you, but we've done very well with figuring out what's really out there. What kind of yields do we have? You get a lot of guys just kind of guessing. No one knows their crop better than you guys, and we need your help figuring out what you currently have in your fields. So get online, give us a call, help us out with that, 800-262-7538, or the website is allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys have a great trading day today, and have a great rest of the week. I'll talk to you later.